Now, thank you very much, Mr. Steenkamp, to the Speaker, my colleague, Baker Member, setting the record straight about what is happening in ERF1117. And I think the first thing that is going to happen is that the Maker member from the city will give us a bit of a background around this area.
We have come to, as the Minister says, set the record straight. There has been a great deal of disinformation going around. There's been a great deal of rumor mongering going around. And the fact is very simple. ERF1117 belongs to the National Department of Public Works. It does not belong to the province. It does not belong to the City of Cape Town. Now I want to support the Ward Councillor and the Sub-Council Chair and what they have consistently been saying, that the City of Cape Town does not have plans to develop a low-cost housing development on ERF1117. A lot of people have had a lot to say on this issue without reference to the city. Now I can't stop them saying things, but I can give you the facts here tonight and sincerely hope that you listen to them, and when people come with scurrilous stories, that you put them right. Now in terms of this earth, it was subdivided in 1998 from ERF268 and currently resides with National Department of Public Works. In terms of what has been happening, I do have an official here who can talk to the technicalities, but essentially at the end of 2014, the City of Cape Town was approached by the Department of National Public Works that wanted to know that in the event that they transferred that earth to the NDA, the HDA, would the City of Cape Town, who's essentially be a third party in this process, compensate the Department of National Public Works for that transfer. The city turned that down. The city is, however, interested in acquiring the land because obviously we wish to control what happens in terms of development in this area and along the West Coast corridor. It is strategic land that we obviously take cognizance of, and as a result, it has appeared in a number of documents from the city and from the province. Now I know that you have seen a number of those documents and that it has been used to drive concern about the future of that land. None of those documents comprise a plan for a housing development for low-cost housing in that area.
I'll put the record straight tonight. Just so you know, this is the Deputy Leader of the Democratic Alliance. Let's take 3 more questions. I'm going to give the ladies a first chance this time. Maybe with the beautiful red scarf.
I just want to refer to the document that you spoke about earlier in the last set of questions. I have an extract from the BEP, the Built Environment Performance Plan of 2014-15, which says National Public Works Properties, ERF1117, progress to date. The property has been valuated and a development plan developed and forwarded to the Department of Public Works. The submission relating to release of this property for human settlement awaits ministerial approval. So I would like to be put right. This document has got a lot of things about the settlement on this land, and there seems to be some controversy as to whether this is a legal document from the City of Cape Town. As somebody earlier said over there, that it has come off the City of Cape Town website, I believe. So I would like clarity on this.
Thank you. That's a better question. Just to put context straight, the document we're referring to versus the other one are actually not the same. The document we're referring to is a document we got sight of as government, where someone had taken information, manipulated it, and put data on it, which is fraud. So that is something different. Yeah. Well, I didn't say that you did it, so if the shoe fits, my friend. But that's a very valid question.
So
We
are
will
you
address
saying,
it.
yeah, I need to know whether this document is actually legal or not.
There is the document you're referring to. I'm going to get Councillor Benedicta Vermillen, or actually Mr. Kim, to answer and put it into context. What's very important is to get the context of that document and what the involvement from National and the Western Cape. That's our first question. The second question.
Can I just interrupt there? Because
I'm sorry. I'm the program director. I'm the program director.
No, because it says the documents were fraud. The documents
Yes.
are actually on your side.
Okay.
And they're not fraud.
I'm going to have to ask you
anybody
to
can go
please
there.
sit down. The majority of people are here to get answers. Right.
Answer the question, man!
Don't duck and dive.
Okay. Can I get a second
We
question?
need circles now, you idiot.
Hans?
Second question.
Right, so what is your circuit? By mutual agreement, you want him to have a second question. That takes your opportunity away. Second question.
Okay, the question is, the documents which you said are manipulated.
The fact that we've been lied to before. We've been told before, Wolweriviera, we've been told, we've been involved in that process, with where there'd be something in place to prevent it spreading and all those kind of things. Nobody's ever come back to us about Wolweriviera. They're sitting there without toilets, they haven't got proper ablution blocks. That was squeezed through under the radar with an almost illegal, what do you call it, property... No. The investigation is where it's viable. The viability report was done internally instead of by some external company or some external entity that was non-biased. Instead, they squeezed that one through under the radar, and when 3,000 people signed a petition to say no, went to the mayor's office, we were told something, and the next day, whatever was told was totally the opposite said in the media. We were lied to in our face. So what's to say that it's not going to happen again with this property?
Exactly.
Thank you.
Yes, bravo! Bravo!
But no, I mean, development and the future of the city is not just human settlements, not by any means. One would need to look at what is needed in areas, and we need to look at all sorts of things. So no, that is why I repeatedly said, there is no plan for the city of Cape Town to build a large, low-income housing development there. And we also referred to the issue that there are services that are needed out here. The issue of a police station is a big thing. That would obviously have to be driven by national. But schools, which would be provincial, there are a number of issues that need to be looked at. So no, just because human settlements would be involved does not mean it is a human settlements development. And I think that needs to be clear, because I think people get confused about that. They see human settlements involved and immediately they think it means B&G houses. And it most certainly doesn't.
Okay, sorry, thank you, Councillor. With the greatest of respect, I think the Councillor has answered that question over and over again. What the city intends to do with it is to consult and to determine the need, and based on the consultation, and based on the need, and based on the legislative processes that it must go through, when they do get the property, then it can go.